They are an absolute joke. An absolute joke. The Chicago Bulls, the 2023-2024 Chicago Bulls are an absolute joke. And we need to end this right now. What's going on, y'all? Faiz Sports All back at it with another video talking, of course, I'm going to have NBA. I wish I was talking NFL, but I'm talking NBA right now because I got to talk about the abomination that is the Chicago Bulls. And folks, I think it's pretty apparent you haven't seen a lot of Bulls videos on my channel because this team makes me absolutely sick to my stomach. I cannot believe the product that is being put out there for us to watch. This team is 5-14 through almost 20 games. The only teams that have a worse record are the Wizards and Pistons. Third worst record in the Eastern Conference. And I got to tell you, folks, running it back was a terrible idea. But even AK and Emmy in their wildest dreams probably never thought that this team would be this bad. I'm talking, this team is an absolute joke. This team is basically to the point where you don't need to break anything up because they're so bad, they're going to get you a top pick anyways. And that should never be possible with three guys that are considered all-stars. In Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Nikola Vucevic. This team has the worst chemistry I think I can remember. Just being a Bulls fan, folks, like for all my life, I've watched a lot of bad teams. I've watched a lot of bad Bulls basketball. But the one thing I've never seen is the lack of chemistry and the lack of kind of just wanting to be out there. Nobody wants to play with each other. Everyone's fed up. I think everyone knows where the season's headed, and yet nothing's being done. If by the trade deadline, Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic, and DeMar DeRozan are not off the team and traded, Arturos Karnisovas and Mark Eversley are delusional. They are completely delusional because what more do you need to see? What more do you need to see? You are in the worst situation in the NBA. Out of all 30 teams, you have the worst situation because you have three aging guys who are considered stars. You have no top-level young talent that you can build around. You can't even rebuild properly. Heck, when the Blazers traded away Damian Lillard, at least they had guys that they could build around in Scoot Henderson and Shaden Sharp and guys like that. Who do you have to build around? All your young guys are busts. Patrick Williams, bust. Dalen Terry, bust. Julian Phillips, bust. Like, we haven't seen anything from these guys to think that they are anything other than busts. The worst situation in basketball. Billy Donovan's over his head. Every single person on this team, nobody is worth keeping. Think about that for a minute. Think about that. On this current roster, who is worth keeping? We just talked about the three stars. They can get the heck out of here, right? They're not giving you anything. Kobe White, I'll pass. Patrick Williams, bust. Alex Caruso, I mean, he'd be good for a championship contender, not a team here, which is literally mediocrity. And actually, they're not even mediocre right now. They're one of the worst teams in basketball. So, yeah, the expectations from AK and Emmy, I'm sure were, hey, we're at least going to be a playoff team, right? No, can't even do that. Can't even do that. This team has no heart. This team has no passion. This team has no will or desire to be out there, folks. They're just wasting everybody's time. Break up the team. Break it up. Start from below. Like, literally, your goal for this season should be securing a top 5 pick so you can get a guy that you can actually build around. Because this current iteration ain't it. I'm done with this Chicago Bulls team. Until they give me a reason to, I'm done with them. So frustrating, man. Coming off the loss to the Celtics, getting absolutely blasted. And all they care about now is teams not running up the score on them. Billy Donovan's talking to the Celtics head coach. DeRozan's got a problem with the Raptors doing it. Like, this is what we're at right now. And I know people can be like, no, it's early in the season. I don't care. Don't care. I've seen enough. This ain't it. This team ain't it. Tell me I'm crazy. I don't think I am. What do you guys think? This team ain't it? Leave a comment down below as always.